Lo? Oddio. Spero funzioni l'audio. Anche se... Oh mio Dio. Ah, no, 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 no.
Sure feels good to get away from my desk. Now, where's a good spot for a nap?
Sarà tremenda sta cosa. Ok, allora abbasserei la musica al 5%. Perfetto. Oddio, è un problemissimo questo. Mi trovo con le cuffie wireless perché quelle col cavo si sono rotte. E sento tutta la voce che mi arriva in ritardo. Ah, vabbè. It be like that. Potrei usare il microfono e le cuffie. Vediamo che succede.
Ah, oh mio Dio.
Assolutamente no. Proprio per niente. Vabbè. Sentirò la mia voce un po' in ritardo. O potrei disattivare la cosa. Però mi è utile per capire i settings. Vabbè. Allora. Lì si inizia l'arco con queste. Quindi. Perché era qui? Ah, perché io sono andato a parlare con Catherine per riscattare le Deni. E mi è partita la quest. Quindi ho visto la lettera con lei. Tuttavia, ho poi quittato e mi si è aperto questo portale per trovare, per tornare alla storia. La metterei come focalizzata. Perfetto. Discuti la situazione con Setos. Giustamente Setos. Perché era molto presente. I have no idea. Guarda, se si riparte a lettere con lei sarebbe meglio. Ok, no. Va bene comunque. Ah, quindi è lei che parla con
What's wrong,
Setos.
Collie?
Ok.
Is there something on my face?
No, sorry. I didn't mean to stare. Did Master Tainari send you to pick me up?
Master Tainari? What are you talking about?
Metto in automatico.
Tainari is the General Mahamatra. He's probably busy arresting criminals in
Cosa?
Sumer City. I mean, if that's what floats your boat, I can introduce you.
Ok, qualcosa...
Wait, Master Tainari is the General Mahamatra? But what about Mr. Sino?
Sorry?
Già si inizia col sus.
Oh, you mean that guy who just joined the Vahumana Darshan? Rumor has it he's the leader of the Temple of Silence. If that's true, it's pretty impressive.
E tu chi saresti
Sounds
allora?
like you've been getting to know more and more people since you joined the academia. It's great, but don't let your Forest Ranger duties fall by the wayside, okay?
Oddio, e Setos è
What's
diventato
going on?
Ignai.
Satos is acting like he's my master, and Master Tainari has taken over Mr. Sino's job. Is this some kind of prank? If so, it's a weird choice of prank. But anyway, Sethos doesn't look like he's joking. What is this all about?
Hey, you're zoning out again. I'm gonna buy some tools for the Rangers. Why don't you stretch your legs a bit? It's been a while since you last visited the city, right?
Ciao Silly.
Wait! He's right. It has been a while since I last visited Sumeru City. Was it always like this? I mean, it feels familiar, yet somehow... something seems different.
Silly. Ho dimenticato di scaricare il VOD dell'ultima live. Quella è da 5 ore. E l'ho perso per sempre. Ho procrastinato a scaricarlo. Poi mi sono dimenticato. Me li volevo salvare tutti.
Is this really Sumeru City?
Sembra di no. Oddio. Progressi missione salvati. Yeah, è molto triste.
Just walk by. I think she's that famous merc.
Deia? Sicuramente sarà qualcun altro.
Hey, did you see who just walked by? I think she's that famous merc. Yeah, it's gotta be her. That red hair gives her
Capelli
away.
rossi. Nilo?
The flame mane. They say she can take down a dozen tough guys with just one hand.
Ma che cazzo succede? Oddio, se vado fuori che succede? Non c'è Paimon.
There's no one over there.
Ok, no.
I should go check out somewhere else instead.
Hey, did you see who just walked by?
Courage to maintain a
She's
peaceful
that
life,
famous
too.
merc.
Would you like some fruit? Would you like some fruit?
No.
Would you like some fruit?
Come mi dici?
It takes courage to maintain a peaceful life, too. Hello, my name is Hussein. I'm responsible for managing administrative affairs in the Grand Bazaar and Treasure Street on behalf of the academia. It's
Yeah, sure.
always one thing after another. If only everyone was as good-natured as the great merchant Cave Bay.
Cave Bay. Cave è diventato Dori. Cosa cazzo ha fatto, dottore?
How will I ever save enough money to buy that custom-made axe with floral carvings from the blacksmith? To use as a weapon, of course.
Ovviamente.
As Hussein's secretary, I must ensure his safety. Don't underestimate me just because I'm a homemaker. I used to be a mercenary in the Corps of 30. Peace is precious, but you must always be prepared for the worst.
Ok.
It takes courage to maintain a peaceful life, too.
Qui ci stava la bambina prima. Ok. E lei? Potrebbe. No. Tu. Che
When
vuoi?
I grow up, I'm gonna join the Eremites and protect Sumeru City.
Aspetta, gli eremiti proteggono Sumeru? Adesso. What?
I heard that Sage disappears without a trace as soon as he gets off work. It's a little mysterious.
Vabbè, questo sembra l'età.
I heard that Sage disappears without a trace.
Ok. Ah, non dice altro. Oddio, c'è Cave. Cave Bay.
Cave Bay, did you get a chance to review this month's accounts? Any feedback?
You mean the version you sent over a few days ago? Yeah, I took a look when I received it. I was thinking that maybe our profit margin is a little excessive. I visited some of our commercial partners last month. Their earnings are very slim.
Are you suggesting that we give up some of our profits for them?
Sì, in questa versione sembra ricco.
Well, since we have more than we need, yes. Making money for its own sake is pointless. Don't worry, I've already planned for it and the numbers look fine.
Quanto mi piace.
Just the rates starting from next month. Also, about that designer you hired, I've had to revise his proposal 3 times now, but he just doesn't seem to...
Ok, però rimane molto Cave. Vivi personalità.
Let's cut our losses. Pay him his fee and send him on his way. I'd like you to get Layla on this instead.
Layla?
She's Cyrus's student and she designed the Palace of Alcazar's...
Layla ha preso il ruolo
Sounds
di
like a much safer
Cave.
choice.
Ma che cazzo?
Hmm? Who's sneaking around over there?
Oh,
Mr. Kave?
Do you recognize this person, sir?
Yes, it's all right. We've met. This is Kale, Sethos' trainee. He brought her along the last time I went for drinks with him. What brings you to the city, Kale? Is your master here too?
No, this is all wrong! Why is Mr. Kave saying that too? Tainari is my master, not Sethos. This can't be real. I have to ask someone else. There's gotta be someone else out there who still remembers the truth.
Hey, wait! Don't run off! How strange. What's gotten into her today?
Voglio vedere Naida che ha fatto. Già.
It's like everyone switched places. I guess I'll keep looking around.
Voglio tornare a Cave. Vediamo che succede. Ok.
Remember a while back when I was working on a renovation plan for the House of Dana? Well, I submitted a report to the Grand Sage and he rejected it. It's infuriating! How does someone with no sense of aesthetics whatsoever even become the Grand Sage?
Ok, il grande saggio Aleitham. Alese. Però Alesi è rimasto a Cave alla fine.
Please, calm down, Lord Kave. Maybe it's for the best that the proposal wasn't approved. Weren't you planning on paying for the renovations out of your own pocket? The Grand Sage just saved you a huge sum of Mora.
You're right. It's his loss if he doesn't want to work with me. Let him live out the rest of his days in an artless void for all I care.
Ok, sì, abbiamo confermato Aleitham.
Anyway, enough about that killjoy. There's supposed to be a show at the Zubair Theater today. Are you guys free later? Tickets are on me if you want to join.
Che gentile. Oddio quanto mi mancava sta hosta. Ma di qua che c'è? Nessuno con cui interagire. Oddio, Catherine dov'è? Chi sei tu? Caterino. Ah, raga.
The Grand Sage always used to disappear the moment he got off work, but
Caterone.
for whatever reason, he's been seen sifting through records in the House of Dana late into the night. We asked him if there was anything unusual going on, but he answered us with a question of his own. Don't you find it strange that someone with my personality would willingly accept the position of sage?
Ok, Aleitham è riuscito a capire che c'è qualcosa di strano. Allora, vediamo un po'. Sala di tesoro, vediamo un po', c'è qualcosa? No. Loro due?
Hey, bud, can I ask you a favor? Is that alright if I borrow your thesis? Don't worry, I'm not gonna copy your work. I just need it as a reference.
Non farlo, bro.
Yes, that's okay. But if our theses end up sounding too similar, it's gonna be easy for them to spot.
Non farlo, bro.
Yeah, trust me, plagiarism's the last thing on my mind. The only reason I ask is it's been really hard to get my hands on any reference material lately.
Oddio, lì in fondo ci sono dei anni, no?
Why don't you go ask the Grand Conservator? Candace should be able to find you what you need. She's super friendly. I'm sure she'll be happy to help.
Gran conservatrice. Chi può essere?
Really?
Deia?
I always assumed she'd be tough to negotiate with. Fair enough. I'll try my luck at the House of Dana later then.
Oddio, ma Dunia Zard quella. Sì! Oddio, ciao! C'è Ashru? Che ci fai? Ma quello non è Ashru. Oh sì.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Non aveva qualcosa di diverso. Vabbè.
Would you like a cup of coffee? This store's been pretty busy lately. Lots of customers have been feeding Ashru, who watches over the shop, and now Ashru's put on quite a lot of weight. maybe I should put up a sign saying, please don't feed the cat.
Allora, è veramente Ashru. E dov'è Never? Yoda? C'è pure Yoda. Dai.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Alrani!
Pressure these days. Students are under so much pressure these days. Sometimes I just want to write their papers for them.
Quindi adesso non è lei a scrivere la tesi?
Peculiar papers come to me for review every day. I really wish they were able to relax once in a while and not be constantly plagued by academic conundrums. It doesn't do a person any good to spend too long down the rabbit hole.
Questo NPC sono tipo anni che lo fanno comparire ogni tanto in qualche quest. Sta continuando a scrivere la tesi dopo anni. Ah, andiamo da loro due. Però voglio vedere se c'è altro. Oddio, c'è Saino.
Hi, Mr. Sino. What are you thinking about?
There's a chapter in King of Invocations where the spirit of someone who died long ago possesses a living man's body. To the outside world, it looks like he's developed a whole new personality.
Questo è letteralmente Yugi.
I was just thinking how terrifying that would be for his friends. Imagine waking up one day to find that a friend of yours has suddenly become a different person.
Questo è quello che sta provando con lei.
Huh? So, what got you thinking about that?
I don't know, but something feels off. Everything looks fine on the surface, but can human perception really be trusted?
Molto deep. Forse se ne sta accorgendo un po' anche lui. Andiamo da Danielo. Se mi ricordo dove sta. Ok, di qua. Ma posso entrare nel locale? No.
Lots of visitors today, I see. Welcome all. It's been a while.
Hey, Rahman. You know that guy who sells face powder on Treasure Street? I haven't seen him around in a while. Any idea what happened to him?
Oh, you mean a Hongar? Yeah, he got into a brawl with Shavirme on Treasure Street. He's been banned from setting up shop there for now.
Seriously? Oh, well, that's a shame. I was planning to pick out some makeup for you.
Oddio, questa è la scena tra Deia e Candace. Però adesso Deia è Nilu e Candace è Deia. Oddio.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Oddio, che voce.
The legendary Flame Mane discussing makeup with the Zubair Theater star dancer. Now there's something you don't see every day.
Flame Mane? You know, I'm not actually sure when people started calling me that. Maybe the other Eremites thought I needed a fiercer title to scare people off? To be completely honest, I think the title would fit you better than me, Dia.
Decisamente.
You think? Can't say I've never imagined myself as a merc. If I ever give up the dancing, maybe
Oh
I'll
no!
head to the
Deia è
desert
diventata
and give
nero.
the Eremite life a
Madò.
try.
You would?
Is that so strange?
Oh, not at all. In fact, I've actually had similar thoughts before. If I ever get tired of sleeping out in the wild, I think I might go look for a job at the Zubair Theater. I've adored the dance of Sub-Zeros ever since the first time I saw you perform it.
Oddio, però vorrei vederla Deia
I'd love to
ballare.
try it out on stage for myself.
Really? If our manager Sataria heard you say that, she'd hold you to it. Probably grab you by the sleeve and never let you go again. Hey, when that day comes, I'll do your makeup myself. How's that sound?
Sure. If the day comes, I'd be honored.
Collison è tipo what the fuck is happening?
Everything I've ever known. Suddenly it's all a jumbled mess. question is, who's right? Them or me? Oh, my head feels so heavy. I can't think straight.
Perché lei si ricorda poi? Forse perché c'entra qualcosa con gli esperimenti di dottore. Oddio, lì ci sono Dori e Lela.
All right, not a single Mora short. That covers you for this month's rent.
What a relief. I was worried the design fees I received this month wouldn't be enough.
Ok, Dori è diventata landlord.
Well, next time, don't fret. Just let me know and I'll give you a few days' grace. We've known each other long enough for that. Anyway, how are you settling in? I couldn't help but notice that you're staying up late quite often.
Yeah, I can't explain it. I just feel more inspired at night. Once I get in the zone,
Mood.
I can race through a whole bunch of drafts, no problem.
È vero?
But what about you? I keep hearing you sighing these days. Is everything okay?
Well, it's just... Don't you think this house is a little small? I guess I should be used to it after living here for so many years. But for some reason, I've been feeling claustrophobic recently. I want to move somewhere bigger.
Ok, e lei sta pure riacquisendo un po' se stessa.
Once I've made enough Mora, I'm gonna buy a huge new house. As big as... at least as big as the Palace of Alcazarzaray.
That sounds really expensive.
True. I'll never be able to afford it on a scribe's salary alone.
Ok, quindi sì, lei ha l'Ethan e lei cave. Madonna. Saliamo su, vediamo che succede. Oddio, Tignoi.
Mahamatra Tainari, we've apprehended the suspect.
They say that the fool is prone to blind faith, but the wise man is not immune to it either. Siraj, do you have anything to say in your defense?
Tainari, you were the one who turned the sages against me. Just a few words of caution from you was all it took to destroy my research.
Ma c'ha un visore.
And now you're trying to stop me again? You should know that mechanical life is the future. We must cast aside our useless flesh and...
That's enough. I'm not in the mood to listen to your lunacy. Anyone could tell you how amateur your work is. Karina, Ilias, put him somewhere safely out of the way.
Yes, sir.
Next on the agenda is...
Master?
È però molto cyberpunk.
What is it? Wait, did Professor Zahahati send you? She's been encouraging me to take on an apprentice. Might be getting a bit ahead of herself there, though.
Madonna, che brutto però vedere. C'è da parte con lei. Boh.
No, Master, it's me, Kale. Listen to me. Something really
Oddio,
weird is
animazione.
going on in Sumeru City. It's like everyone's identities have switched around. You're not the General Mahamatra. You're a forest watcher. Just yesterday, we agreed to come to Sumeru City today to go shopping together and...
All right, there's no rush. Let's back up a little. Your name is Kale, correct? Although this is our first meeting, you do seem strangely familiar somehow. Is there anything I can help you with?
Poverino.
What is it?
Che succede? Oddio. Non dirmi che questo è il sogno da cui si sveglia alla fine del trailer di Winter Night's Lazio.
Did you have another nightmare?
Sì, oh mio Dio.
I've told you before, when you're tired, lay down on your back in bed
No,
and
forse
get
no,
some
però.
proper sleep. It's much better for you than napping on your front. Poor posture obstructs your breathing, which can lead to all sorts of weird dreams. Now, we're supposed to go shopping in Sumeru City today, remember? Cheer up. I'll take you to Hushang's. I heard he's got some new toys in stock.
Che carino.
Go wash your face, take some deep breaths, and when you're ready, we'll head out.
Okay. Thanks, Master Tainari. So it was just a dream.
And yet, dreams can sometimes
Nicole.
be a warning of things that will soon come to pass.
Who said that?
That dream felt unusually real, didn't it? Here's my suggestion. Since you're heading into Sumeru City anyway, you may as well tell Lesser Lord Kusanali about everything that happened. And just to be on the safe side, I think you should also inform your 2 traveler friends who once helped save Sumeru. I'd write them a letter if I were you.
Che praticamente ha detto cosa fare 1-1.
Time is short. A storm is coming from beyond the bounds of fate.
Oddio. Mi casa.
What a strange situation.
Cosa mi hanno creato?
No wonder Kali was in such a rush to
È
write
vero,
the
se abbiamo
letter.
ricevuto la lettera.
Imagine waking up one day to find that everything around you has changed. You might not even recognize Paimon anymore. Oh, that's a scary thought.
Che bella poterla vedere con la skin.
Let's get to Sumeru and find out what the heck is going on.
Ok, siamo su Sumeru quindi. E dobbiamo accedere su Sumeru per controllare la situazione. Che succede, bro?
As if work and family aren't enough to deal with already. Now they're telling us to move to Caravan Rebot because of renovations? Huh. I bet it's just some vanity project. I don't trust the Dendro Archon, nor any of the sages. Especially not that new Grand Sage, what's his name, Nephis? If you ask
Yeah,
me,
Nephis.
he's the worst of the bunch. Thank you, Sage Baloduri.
Questo è un
You really
saggio.
didn't have to stay with us to the end.
Oddio, la barba tipo greca.
Teacher, it's my job to look after my students.
Is Panya doing okay?
I think so. She just left the city with her mother. This will be her first trip away from home. She's handling it much better than I imagined. As her father, it's quite a relief. I just hope they have a smooth trip.
Ma che c'è in testa?
Pack up your things. It's time we got going too.
Ma che ha? Ma è la barba finta. Cioè, è tutto finto. No, non è finta, però. Questo è un altro saggio. Sì. Saggio è Ksharwar. Credo. No, lo voglio vedere in faccia. Ma che è?
Shh! Look! He's pretending to be human. He definitely doesn't want anyone to find out he's a robot.
I am a robot. I was designed to infiltrate the human world undetected. My mission is to find an opportunity to destroy humanity.
In realtà è il dottore.
I knew it. It's just like in the picture books.
What do we do? We're the only ones who know his secret, right? Surely he won't silence us for good.
You have discovered my secret. Now I must take you as my prisoners. I will tickle your feet until you join the robot army.
Don't be afraid. I'll protect you. Take this, robot!
Ow, ow, stop, stop! I was just kidding. I'm human. I'm human.
Ok, mi piace tantissimo. Rima?
Hey, now's not a good time to visit Sumeru City. We're actually getting ready to move out ourselves.
Ma sono mondo... Oh, lì stanno con le tagline. Che succede?
Traveler! Paimon! Thank goodness. I'm so glad you made it.
Of course! We won't let anything happen to you, Kale. So, what's going on in Sumeru City? Looks like lots of people are moving or something.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. After I wrote my letter, Master and I went to Sumeru City and told the Dendro Archon everything that I experienced, from start to finish.
E che ha detto Naida?
She was silent at first. It seemed like she was deep in thought. Then the next day, we got told that she was ordering everyone to leave Sumeru City immediately and move to Caravan Rebot.
Un'evacuazione di massa dalla città principale di Sumeru. Ah, o Naida deve fare qualcosa? O sa che qualcosa sta per succedergli?
Not just Sumeru City. The evacuation also includes Lokapala Jungle, Avidia Forest, Ashavan Realm, and Ardravi Valley.
Ah, tutti?
Basically, everyone living in the rainforest must temporarily relocate to Caravan Rebot.
Ok, quindi... Irminsul. Caspitericchio!
Yes, it's quite an operation. Even if people only bring the bare essentials, the scale is simply enormous. They've requisitioned almost all the Sumpter Beasts in Sumeru for the task, including the entirety of Dory's Sumpter Beast Park.
Damn. Vabbè, Dory l'abbiamo visto che farebbe di tutto per Sumeru. Ha dato qualche indicazione sul motivo?
Archon said that what Kale experienced was not a dream, but a warning.
Ok, come ha detto Nicole.
After our meeting, she immediately summoned the 6 sages to analyze the situation and discuss countermeasures. They concluded that the events seen in the dream are very likely to become a reality, and that an unknown danger is rapidly approaching. Oh, please keep that to yourself. We don't want to cause widespread panic.
Che modo rientrano in realtà?
The official reason they've given is a large-scale renovation of the rainforest ecosystem. People are skeptical, but there haven't been any major incidents. So
Vabbè,
far,
l'unico modo in cui può diventare reale è che qualcuno manometta Irminsul.
The Dendro Archon seemed really worried when we spoke to her. She said you can go visit her in the Sanctuary of Surasthana when you arrive. She also said she'd hold out until the very end.
Tainari? Kale? You got a minute? I need a
I'm
hand
here.
here.
One moment, I'll be right there. As a forest watcher, I've been tasked with assisting with the relocation work. There's a lot to be done, and they need all the help they can get. This will be the final group of evacuees from Sumeru City. While they're away from home, they'll be heavily reliant on outside help. Thank you for coming in our time of need. As you can see, another crisis is upon us.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sorry to trouble you, but could you help an old man find his medicine? It's buried somewhere in my luggage.
Where's my mom? Where did she go?
Don't worry. It'll be okay.
Those items are worth a small fortune. Make sure you store them somewhere safe. You understand?
Yes!
I bet you thought you'd get away with this in the chaos, huh? Guess again. No petty thief gets past me.
Brava Rima. Un'evocazione immersa comporta inevitabilmente ogni tipo di problema. Naida non avrebbe fatto ricorso a questa misura se non fosse stato necessario. Gli strani eventi del sogno Kale si sono svolti nella città di Sumeru. Qualunque sia pericolo in arrivo deve avere origini qui Ed è per questo che tutti devono
We should
andarsene.
go help the evacuees. See you around.
I'm so glad that you believed me and came all this way to help. It means a lot. Please stay safe.
Lo
Don't
faremo.
worry. We may not know exactly what's going on yet, but as long as we stick together, we'll find a way through this. Goodbye. Look after yourselves.
Ci vediamo.
See. Paimon's not sure how she found the words to comfort Kale because, honestly, she's kind of nervous herself. Let's head to the
È un
sanctuary
po' un
first, Sana.
casino.
Nahida.
Mi teletrasporta? Sì, grazie. Ah, perché è tutto scriptato. Ok. Mutasi.
Who goes there? No one authorized access to this place. By order of Mahamatra Sino.
Ara. Matra.
Are you blind? It's the Traveler and Paimon. Surely you've seen them before.
Huh? Oh, so it is. I'm sorry, I haven't been sleeping well lately. The Dendro Archon is in a very vulnerable state at the moment. Mahamatra Sino is concerned that our enemies might choose this moment to strike, so he's ordered us to strengthen our defenses.
Just seeing you two again already puts our minds at ease. Please, enter. I'm sure everyone's expecting you.
Grazie, grazie. Allora. Ok, c'è Sino, Ethan. Quello è Cyrus. E l'altro tizio non ho idea. E Naida lì dietro. Oddio, è tipo quando stava incatenata. Oddio. C'è
Traveler,
Scara.
Paimon, you made it.
Aha! Perfect
Aha.
timing. Reliable helpers like you are just what we need right now.
Oh, it's good to see everyone again. Kale gave us a rough idea of what's going on, but we still have a lot of questions. What kind of danger is Sumeru City in exactly? And how come everyone has to move to Caravan Rebot?
At this stage, we can't be certain. We're investigating, but no definitive answers yet.
I take it that Kale told you about her strange dream?
Sì.
Yeah. Apparently, everyone in Sumeru City was acting super weird. Even you guys. It was like you'd all switched places.
That's right. Kale and Tainari report the situation to the Dendro Archon. She believes that it wasn't merely a dream, and that whatever it was has something to do with Irminsul.
Ok, e fin qui.
It's a reasonable inference. Only through Irminsul can people's memory and cognition be so significantly modified in such a short time.
We don't know why Kale would dream of these things, nor who was trying to warn her. The Dendro Archon decided to connect to Irminsul to investigate more thoroughly.
E ci ha scoperto
connected
qualcosa, no?
directly to the ley lines.
Oddio che
It truly
voce.
serves as a central hub where the ley lines converge, and its core function is to record and store the world's knowledge and memories.
Che occhiali c'hai poi?
But something has gone awry, severely compromising the performance of this core function.
Oddio, sembrano lune.
Information is bottlenecking inside Irminsul, hampering the ley line's flow. If this continues, new information will languish unrecorded, with existing records thrown into disarray.
Devo reagire. L'Irminsul è direttamente collegato alle linee geometriche. L'albero funge da rotore centrale in cui le linee geometriche convergono. E la sua funzione principale è registrare e conservare conoscenze e ricordi di modo. Qualcosa è andato storto, compromettendo gravemente questa funzione essenziale. Le informazioni sono accumulando all'interno dell'Irminsul, ostacolando il flusso delle linee geometriche. Se la situazione persiste, le informazioni rimarranno non registrate, mentre altri esistenti cadranno nel caos. Ok.
In short, the souls of the dead will be stranded, while the living have their sense of reality warped.
Un po' effetto Nathan.
In the long run, Kale's dream could well become a reality. And that's just the beginning. There's no telling what other nightmares could end up coming true.
L'Irminsul e le linee geometriche.
I have come
Capitano?
this far to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
Ok. Mi emoziono. Comunque sì, è una situazione molto simile a quella che abbiamo incontrato a Natlan. Sì, sì, lì mi emoziona molto. Quando appare capitano. A Natlan il condottiero questi enemi diversi nel proprio cuore, che potevano finalmente tornare in geometrica dato che le regole in Regno Notte vennero modificate. Esatto. E questo con un'azione soltanto. Un problema con l'Irminsul stesso potrebbe finire a influenzare la linea geometrica del mondo.
Faced with a growing backlog of information, the Dendro Archon decided to connect herself directly to Irminsul and take over the recording and processing
Ok,
function
quindi
herself.
diventa l'Irminsul praticamente.
But it is an almost impossible task. Individual brains aren't equipped to deal with the sheer volume of knowledge and memories involved. All that information flooding in at once would instantly fry any human mind.
Cioè sta facendo quello che sta facendo Capitano per Natlan, però per tutto il mondo. Wow, una cosa simile.
And for
Sì, è un
God,
casino.
even for a god, the suffering must be unimaginable.
Povera Naida.
The Dendro Archon's power originates from
Madonna, che voce.
Irminsul. Any issue with the tree itself takes a toll on her to begin with.
Yeah.
On top of that, she's subjecting herself to the grueling task of processing all that data. It must be torture for her. And despite all of this, she is somehow finding the strength to investigate the Irminsul situation from within and send us her findings.
I finished analyzing the latest data. Looks like our working theory was wrong. There's no signs of Irminsul having been attacked from the outside.
Ok.
So it's internal then. Some sort of disease, perhaps. No. I've spent half my life studying the ley lines. If Irminsul malfunctioned this easily, the world would have met its end long ago.
Secondo me non è neanche conoscenza proibita. Che succede?
Sino? What is it?
Non dirmi che sta facendo una battuta. Non dirmi che sta per fare una battuta.
Not long ago,
Ok,
I got
no.
a tip from the Core of 30 that a large number of unidentified merchant caravans had recently been spotted entering Sumeru through Beta Harbor.
Non mi ricordo quale beta porto.
At first, I suspected that they might have something to do with all this, so I sent some people to investigate. But if Irminsul wasn't attacked from the outside...
Don't you think there are more important things to worry about right now than guessing who's behind all this? It's been over 12 hours with no new intel. If even the Keeper of Irminsul is this badly affected, you can imagine how bad things are in there.
Naida.
Dendro Archon.
What's wrong?
Her breathing is weak, and her elemental energy levels are dangerously low.
Looks like it's time to move to the backup plan.
What's the backup plan?
Scappare.
Get out of the city and take the
Ma letteralmente.
with us. The entrance to Irminsul is directly beneath the sanctuary of Surasthana. That means this is ground zero if anything goes wrong.
Yeah.
The Dendro Archon has a very strong connection to Irminsul. But theoretically, this connection should grow weaker with distance. Under normal circumstances, she could unleash her full power here. But with Irminsul out of control,
Lo cazzo la dobbiamo portare sulla luna?
get her away from here.
The situation is critical. There's no time to deliberate. Everyone in agreement?
Yeah.
I'll deal with it. I'll also let Amatra and the Core of 30 know to start evacuating.
Oh.
Let's go. No sense grieving when there's nothing more we can do.
Agreed. We'll be back as soon as this is over.
Perché questa drammaticità? Ah, se mi dà un attimo di pausa? Non credo. Che l'abbiamo caricata sul carro.
The last group of civilians has been safely evacuated. Indro Archon's carriage will travel with them. Sino and Hat Guy will protect the convoy.
Questa è una buona notizia, ma non sembri molto
With
sollevato.
the Dendro Archon in a coma, we've lost our means of investigating the situation.
Yeah.
With Irminsul still deteriorating, we have no choice but to evacuate Sumeru City. Feels as though we're being pushed along by an invisible hand.
Stop moaning, Cyrus. We're the teachers here. We should be showing a little more confidence, don't you think?
A wise judgment.
Let's move out to Caravan Rebot.
Sir, all units are in position.
È proprio lui?
Good. Everything is going to plan. Interfering with Sumeru City is a necessary step, so do not hesitate. The Irminsul situation will not harm you.
È proprio lui. Interferire con la città rispetto a un passo necessario. Quindi non esitate.
We need to speed things up here, too. We don't want to keep our client waiting, do we?
No, sir. You have my word. Everything will be completed on schedule.
Varescaggino.
They say that fervent ambition attracts the favor of the gods, and with it, a vision. But we appear to be the exception. So, is our ambition not strong enough? Or does it threaten the very foundations of this world?
Ok, progressi salvati. Io direi quindi di chiudere GeForce, così riavvio il timer e faccio una pausetta. Rieccomi. Oggi il computer sta soffrendo un po'. Sta un po' soffrendo il caldo. Allora, torniamo da questa. Che ora è lì la questa? Ah no, sono scemo. No. Di qua. Ok. All'uscita lì. Armo nel bar. Allora. Di qua. Non sono starting zone. Credo tu stia un po' indietro nello stream. Ti conviene avviare. Invece. Cave, Aleta. Oh! Oh! That guy!
What? Nothing. You just look like you were lost out there. Do you have any ideas about what's going on?
From what I know about Irminsul, the system doesn't break down that easily. I don't have the faintest idea who could have done this. Actually, one name did cross my mind. But... he's already dead.
Scara. Hai detto sei. Poverino. Voglio vedere la sua reazione quando lo scopre.
So, can I assume that this period of time away won't count as part of the rental period? Maybe we should deduct it from next month's payment.
Sure.
Great! Wait, why are you suddenly being so reasonable? What's the catch?
I'm always reasonable with rental payments. Like the time I refused to let you use that wine you brought home as collateral.
That was a perfectly fair request, and you know it! Everyone runs low on funds now and then, don't they? And that bottle of wine wasn't cheap. You ought to be thanking me. Anyway, Sumeru City should be empty by now, right? With no one at home, I've been worried about security.
I'm worried about burglars. What would they steal? That new scroll you bought?
Ah! I'd almost forgotten about that. Oh, I only went and hung it up in the most conspicuous spot in the house. If anyone breaks in, it'll be the first thing they see.
I problemi di cave sono così reali.
Well, no one but you gave it a second look while it was on display in the shop. I doubt anyone would go out of their way to steal it.
You say that, but what if there's a thief out there who shares my aesthetic tastes?
Non credo.
Then you can only hope he shares your taste in expensive wine as well. Always worth having some collateral.
You!
Ok, mi sono mancati. E qua ne abbiamo. Nessuno. Che dice Nida?
Keep your eyes peeled. It's down to us to maintain order at this time. This is a direct command from the Mahamata. Everyone stay vigilant. We cannot allow bad actors to take advantage of chaos.
Giusto. E qua non c'è più nessuno. Abbiamo... Ah, questa è la tizia che abbiamo pedinato, tipo, all'atto 3. Non mi ricordo il nome. Oddio! Non mi ricordo il nome neanche di questo. Oddio. Era quello della questa di Tignari. È vivo ancora. Vabbè, entriamo qua.
How is the Dendro-Archon?
Her breathing is steady. I prepared some therapeutic incense for her, but it hasn't had much effect. Her vitals are still very weak. Based on the information you've provided, I have a working hypothesis. Her condition is partly due to Irminsul's influence, and partly due to a physiological imbalance caused by the rapid depletion of her power. Elemental energy usually flows through the body at a relatively constant rate. The body grows accustomed to this rhythm, so when it's thrown out of balance, physical symptoms will appear.
Is this similar to the ley lines? Overloading and withering both directly affect their vitality, potentially causing irreversible damage.
Correct. From a biological perspective, if you overexert yourself, you pay the price with your life. The Dendro-Archon is not only drained of power, but her life force is at a critically low level.
Non è una cosa
Any
bella.
way to restore her health? I know the ley lines have strong self-healing abilities. As long as any blockages or pollutions are dealt with, they can quickly regain their vitality. But what about people? Well, gods. What's their capacity for self-healing?
Before we think about that, there's a bigger predicament to resolve. Restoring the Dendro-Archon's power requires us to heal Irminsul first. But that will be extremely difficult without the Dendro-Archon's power.
Paimon's already getting lost here.
Dei canali sano stanno scadendo dalla situazione attuale a ritmo serrato. Devo concentrarmi molto per stare a passo.
Master Tainari and Sino look so serious. I've not heard Master speak in this tone for a long time.
Tainari.
Ma sei Power Ranger! Il robot è il mio preferito.
Master Nephis? Sages?
Tainari, haven't seen you in ages. Have you gotten taller? Or did your ears get longer?
Sta barba finta.
Hopefully the former, Uncle Baladuri.
Sino, where's Professor Cyrus? I thought he'd be with you.
Mi spanta, Amanda.
He went out into the wild to investigate the situation. He said that the Irminsul anomaly will likely start to affect the real world soon.
He shouldn't be trotting around alone at his age.
Adesso ho due puntini sugli occhi.
I'll look for him later.
So è milanese.
Would someone mind introducing us?
Ah, yes, of course. Allow me to do the honors. I'm sure we're all familiar with the Traveler and Paimon. They're the heroes who helped foil Azar's conspiracy and save Sumeru. These gentlemen and I are the 6 current sages of the Academia. Balduri and I
Quanto è fiero
the
lui.
Old Guard, while the other 4 took office after Azar and his clique fell from power. We have Sage Alkindi of the Spontamod Darshan, Sage Fernas of Kashara,
Fernas.
Ratawist Sage Shakir, and finally Harabatot Sage Rusht.
Rusht.
Nice to meet you all.
L'avremo a stretto contatto per risolvere queste crisi.
Delighted to finally meet you in person.
You're younger than I imagined for someone with the power to stand up to fate itself. Thank you for lending your aid to Sumeru.
Lo sanno.
Once we're on the other side of this, could we get a photo together? My daughter has a friend named Isak. He's always talking about you two.
Of course! No true hero would deny a child their wish.
Back to business. So with the Dendro-Archon currently in a coma, the people have taken temporary refuge at Caravan Rebot, but they cannot stay here forever. We need to come up with a plan as soon as possible. Fernas, any thoughts?
Well, firstly, having reviewed the data, I'm inclined to agree with your assessment. This doesn't look like an attack on Irminsul from the outside. Rather, it resembles a malfunctioning machine. Calculations going haywire and sparks flying. That being said, before we consider how to fix it, we need to understand precisely what has gone wrong.
Furthermore, we somehow need to ascertain this without relying on the Dendro Archon's power.
We have no direct access to Irminsul. However, we might be able to gather the information we need from the ley lines. Study the branches to learn about the trunk, in other words. Wait, is that what Cyrus is up to? No wonder he ran off to research in the wild. Curse, always one step ahead of me, isn't he?
Sono competizione.
I heard that while in the sanctuary of Surasthana, the Dendro Archon had to serve as the central information hub herself. This is a clear sign the situation within Irminsul might be far worse than we can imagine. Irminsul is vital not just to the safety of Sumeru, but to all of Teyvat. We must be the ones to bear responsibility for this world. To be on the safe side, I think we need to consider some backup plans.
Are you saying we should consider a scenario in which Irminsul is completely destroyed?
Yeah.
I'm merely pointing out that the possibility exists.
You have a valid point. But until worst comes to worst, I believe we should focus our efforts on resolving the Irminsul anomaly and helping it recover.
Kale, I understand that you were the first to foresee this crisis. If it's all right, I'd like to talk with you about it in more detail.
Of course, but even I don't know how I came to have that dream.
If there are no signs of external damage, could it be a stress fracture? Metals tend to suffer from this issue with long-term use, and Irminsul has existed for centuries, after all.
It's possible, but surely a stress fracture would be more likely to cause a complete shutdown rather than chaos.
Sages, General Mahamatra, sorry to interrupt, but something has come up.
What happened?
Some citizens didn't believe that Sumeru City was really in any danger. They slipped away and hid during the relocation, intending to return home.
Eh?
How many people are we talking?
About a dozen. Sakura found them while on patrol, but they appeared to be suffering from psychosis. For whatever reason, they were trying to kill each other. By the time we arrived, there were only 2 survivors. One was unconscious from their injuries. The other tried to attack us, but was subdued.
Where did this happen?
Near Yasna Monument.
That's not far from Caravan Rebot.
Master.
I know. The Irminsul anomaly is beginning to have effects in the world. I didn't expect it to spread to Yasna Monument so soon. It almost feels like we're being chased relentlessly, with no time to catch our breath.
Sir Cyrus said the same thing. He sent me back to report in, while he continues investigating.
I'll go join him.
Veniamo con te.
Count me in too. Don't let my age fool you. I can still fend for myself.
Bravissimo,
Very
bro.
well. Meanwhile, the rest of us will continue discussing our next steps.
Get back soon.
Take care of yourselves. It's getting dangerous out there. I thought we'd be safer once we got to Caravan Rebot.
If the Irminsul anomaly's sphere of influence continues to expand, our only option will be to move into the desert. To Aru village? We should check if they can accommodate so many people.
Essential supplies will also become an issue. We were only able to relocate here so quickly because Caravan Rebot is well stocked. If we move to the desert, we'll need to carefully calculate how much food and water to bring.
Don't be nervous, Kale. I just wanted to ask, have you ever had similar dreams to this one before?
Similar how?
Dreams so vivid, they seem real. Filled with strange or dangerous things that you cannot explain.
Ha visto l'Irminsul bruciato.
Let me think. There was one time, I don't remember it very clearly, but fire.
Fire?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I wish I could give you more details, but all I remember is fire everywhere. From the sky to the ground, everything was burning. The heat was unbearable, and ashes were blowing in the wind.
I doubt this dream was a mere coincidence. Perhaps it was some kind of prophecy? And yet, you've never studied astrology. I'm at a loss to explain it.
Allora, l'introduzione mi sta piacendo un sacco.
Thank you for everything, Tainari.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine. But if you don't mind me saying so, Master, you're looking a little nervous yourself.
I only just got appointed as Grand Sage, and now this happens. It's quite overwhelming. Looking back now, I don't think I handled the situation with Azar very well at all. Yes, I protested, but I went about it the wrong way. Instead of helping, now that I'm the Grand Sage, I have to be responsible for everyone's lives, including the dozen or so who fled to Yasna Monument. I can't help.
It's only natural that you want to do the best job you can, but Master, we both know perfection is impossible.
We're right. We may well be heading into the desert before long. Feeling up to it?
È vero che a lei non piace il deserto?
We left in such a hurry that I didn't bring any sun lotion, but I'm sure I can make some from local ingredients here. That was a big part of my graduation thesis, after all. Still remember?
Of course, like it was yesterday. I remember asking you if you'd like to stay and teach, but you turned me down without a moment's consideration. Anyone else would fight tooth and nail for the chance to research by my side, but you couldn't get out the door fast enough. Weren't you afraid I'd hold up your thesis and stop you from graduating?
Allora, molto universitaria come
If you
cosa.
pulled a move like that, I would have reported you to the Matra right away.
You wouldn't give me a second chance? What about the bond between mentor and student?
No, Master. I would not sit by and watch you go astray.
Very good. Then I taught you well.
Carino. Hai qualcosa di nuovo da dire? No.
What? From what I know, I don't have the
Cyrus.
Please, don't go any further. As you get closer to Sumeru City, there's no knowing what dangers you might encounter.
So this is our mentally disturbed man?
I'm going to gut you all.
Ok.
Cyrus, you didn't even bring a single guard? Do you think you're some sort of warrior?
It's fine. Come here.
Oddio.
Look at this.
Oh, it's...
È un fiore geometrico.
That's right. Flowers that bloom from openings in the ley lines, indicating some sort of anomaly.
I don't believe I've ever seen a color like this before.
Did you discover it nearby?
Not just here. Way over there, too. They're everywhere. There's even more in that direction.
How did you ascertain the situation further ahead? Didn't you just say that we can't go beyond this point?
Yes. This area is relatively safe so far. But if you continue forward, delusions will start afflicting your mind. However, some vision-bearing mercenaries were able to maintain their sanity a little better. They're the ones who brought back news from further afield.
Quindi
Sino, do you remember the class I taught on dissecting ley line blossoms?
le vision centro.
I do, Professor. I received full marks in that course.
Ovviamente.
Good. After all these years, it's time to put that knowledge into practice. There must be anomalous information hidden within these blossoms. Kindi, I'll need your help as well. Been a while since we worked on a project together. hasn't it?
Sure has. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
Anything we can do to help?
Una volta Naida disse che l'Irminsul non contiene alcune informazioni su di me, quindi in teoria non dovrei essere influenzata da tali anomalie. Vero? Vediamo cos'altro riusciamo a trovare. Dovrei farcela sola.
All right, well, don't go too far. There's too many unknowns at this stage.
Let's regroup at Caravan Rebot later. Don't worry if you don't show up. I'll come and find you.
Gentilissimo. Yo. Ok. Per zone periferiche. Nuvole scure si addensano nel cielo. Un chiaro segno che una tempesta si sta avvicinando. Lentamente ma inesorabilmente. Questo strano fenomeno atmosferico ti sta diffondendo. Le creature della foresta boreale devono aver concepito che qualcosa non va, perché stanno iniziando a fuggire anche loro. Non ci resta molto tempo. Ignari ha detto che per aiutare l'Arcon di dentro a recuperare i suoi poteri dobbiamo guarire Irminsul. Ma per farlo servono i poteri dell'Arcon di dentro. C'è un modo per risolvere questo complicato.
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a Pep with elemental
La quest di Naida. Oddio, dobbiamo chiedere di aiutare Peppa? Oddio, avrebbe senso. Il drago sovrano del dendro avrà i poteri dell'Arcon del dendro. O almeno simili.
The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
Ah, potrebbe essere un po' guarita, no? Ecco. Se utilizzo il cuore di osi di Apep, potrei riuscire a aiutare Naida a ricaricare il suo potere dentro perduto senza dover dipendere dall'Irminsul.
What is it? You thought of something?
So come salvare Naida.
Really? Then let's get back and tell the others!
Whew. Glad to see you've returned safe and sound.
Any longer and we would have gone out looking.
Addio, sono tutti.
Well, this is a nice surprise. Paimon sure feels better with everyone we know here.
Che bello vedervi tutti quanti.
We've made some progress, so let's start by giving you and Paimon a quick update.
By dissecting the ley line's blossoms, we've been able to deduce that although Irminsul is experiencing an anomaly, it has not completely rejected access from the outside. The
Ottimo.
Dendro Archon has the power to connect to Irminsul, but there's also another way. I assume you recall the devices everyone was wearing when you first arrived in Sumeru?
La cascia termino.
Devices? Oh, wait. You mean...
The Akasha terminals?
Oh, stiamo parlando.
That's right.
Of course! It's been so long, Paimon almost forgot all about the Akasha. Wasn't it shut down, though?
Yes, but although the system isn't currently operational, the technological infrastructure is all still there. And it turns out that a certain someone gets so bored at work that he's actually read through every single one of the instruction manuals.
No prizes for guessing who that was.
If praising others is that embarrassing for you, you can simply spare yourself the ordeal.
As much as it pains me to say anything nice about him, there's no denying his intelligence. He rarely forgets anything he's read. The Akasha is exactly what Sumeru needs at this moment. Between us, we should have all the knowledge and expertise we need to get it up and running again.
But if I recall correctly, doesn't the Akasha need a gnosis to function?
That's exactly right. The Akasha relies on the Gnosis as a power source, and in its absence, we'll need to find an alternative. To tackle this problem, it looks like we'll be relocating once again.
Mainly to the Temple of Silence. Ring any bells?
Ha senso andare lì. Oddio, si stanno collegando tutte le quest.
Dedicated to preserving the knowledge of King Deshret's civilization.
Che bello.
You might find the answers you're looking for hiding there.
La quest di Naida con Peppe. Adesso la quest di Setos. Cioè, la seconda quest di Saino.
I agree. There's a good chance.
Master Nephis and the other sages have discussed it. As the chaos from Irminsul continues to spread, Caravan Rebot won't be a safe haven for much longer. We have to move into the desert next. The scholars and sages will head to the Temple of Silence, while the civilian population seeks refuge in Aru village.
The Eremites will keep everyone safe during the journey, and Candace will be there to receive us at the village.
This leaves us just one thing to worry about.
That Dendro Archon.
Yeah.
She's very weak. We can't afford to wait until Irminsul is fixed. There has to be another way to help her.
E qui entriamo in gioco noi.
Wow, luckily, the Traveler had a eureka moment while we were out investigating.
Really?
Glielo diciamo oppure...
Wow, nice one, Traveler. Let's hear it.
Racconti a tutti quanti di quanto tu ne avete salvato Peppe.
What say our Amorta experts?
Damn.
Theoretically, it's feasible. From what you're saying, although elemental life and elemental energy have their differences, the Dendro Archon has explicitly stated that she can imitate the power of the former. In which case, as long as a Pep is willing, she should be able to convert her own power into a form that the Archon can use.
Ora il problema è se vuole. Perché Peppe era un po' particolare.
It wouldn't be difficult for her at all. The only problem is convincing her to
Esatto.
help.
Troverò un modo.
Yeah! Even though she wasn't exactly friendly the last time we met, she didn't refuse to talk with us. When she realizes the danger that Nahida is in, surely she won't turn a blind eye to it. Well, hopefully not.
Yeah, hopefully.
Anyway, we're not exactly spoiled for choice here.
Hey, it's better than having no options at all.
Dov'è Scara?
I agree. Without Irminsul's aid, the legendary Dendro Dragon Apep may well be the only living thing in Sumeru who can help our Archon recover her power. There's no time to lose. I'll bring this proposal to Master right away. If he and the other sages agree, we'll split into 3 teams.
Dai.
The academics will go to the Temple of Silence to look for a solution to the Akasha problem. The Eremites will escort the civilians safely to Aru village, and the Traveler and Paimon will take the Dendro Archon to see Apep.
There's still a long road ahead, and no knowing if we'll make it. But at least we have a direction now. I'll take it over floundering around in confusion.
If there are no objections, then let's proceed. But before we adjourn, I would like to leave you all with some parting words.
Ovvero?
No matter the distance between us, there will always be an invisible force tying us together. May the bonds forged in the past shine bright like stars and open a new path before our feet.
Carino. Un po' corny. Bello.
Is that from
Esatto.
King of Invocations?
No. This one's from King of Invocations, the sequel.
The sequel. È molto meglio proprio The sequel.
What's the difference?
The sequel's much cooler.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, it was very apropos. Once this is all over, I'll give everyone a copy of King of Invocations and the sequel to show my gratitude. Come on, let's get moving.
Aspetta, ma quindi c'è il sequel della storia delle invocazioni? Ah, in forma grande saggio. Dov'è? Oddio.
Tainari has brought me up to speed. I approve of your plan of action.
Ok, perfetto.
But we can't proceed with everything right away. The people need to rest. For many of them, this will be their first time in the desert, so we'll need to find additional personnel to help escort them. You two, please go on ahead with the Dendro Archon. Let's rendezvous at the Temple of Silence later.
Va bene.
No problem. We got this.
Words can't express my gratitude. So let me just say, I hope everything goes smoothly for all of us. Goodbye for now.
Alright, let's get going. If Paimon remembers correctly, the last time we saw a Pep was in...
Traveler, Paimon.
Ok.
Could I borrow you guys for a moment? It'll only take a second.
Certo.
Kale, what's the matter?
Well, the thing is, Master Tainari once told me, after you raise a problem, you should think about how to resolve it. But ever since I had that dream, I feel like I haven't been of any help at all. I
Poi
tried
vero.
my best to keep up with the conversation, but there was so much new information, I couldn't take it all in. So, I just wanted to ask, do you have any tips for me there?
Paimon knows exactly how you feel. But fear not, everything you need to know is right here in Paimon's notes. Sumeru chapter! It's got tons of info about all the things we've seen and heard on our adventures. Some parts are a little simplified, but hopefully it all makes sense.
Non ne sapevo niente.
You see? Being the greatest guide in Tibet isn't just a fancy title. It takes a lot of hard work. Paimon doesn't always understand the things you're talking about with other people. Whenever that happens, she notes down the confusing parts and goes over them in her own time.
Paimon migliore della maggior parte dei giocatori.
This is perfect. Could I borrow it?
Sure. Matter of fact, you can keep it if you want. Paimon has another copy.
Che gentile.
The spare copy was originally meant for the traveler. Paimon used to worry that one day she might not need a guide anymore, so she wanted to have a gift for her, in case we ever parted ways.
Potrebbe essere unito a quello che succederà.
But it doesn't seem so necessary nowadays. We have so many more places to see together. One copy will be enough for both of us.
Thank you so much. But still, these are your treasured memories. I think I'll make my own copy and then return the original to you. Anyway, that was all. I won't keep you any longer. Have a safe trip. See you again soon.
See ya! Alright, time to bring the hitter to see a Pep. Let's hope that old grouch is in a negotiating mood.
Vecchia brontola. Non credo essere nel mood. Non so, questo vibe. Ciao Cindy. Vedere le note guida della schermata di iscrizione e missione. Ok.
Hey, here's a thought. If we brought Nervalot along, do you think he could help us persuade a Pep to help?
Andiamo a chiamare Novellette.
Actually, never mind. In a Pep size, Nervalot's probably one of those dragons who's grown too close to humankind. They might end up fighting for all we know.
Sarebbe divertente da vedere. Oddio, bella la mappa così. Ok, noi a cercare Peppa. A Peppe.
I had a feeling your kind might come calling.
Non me la ricordavo così grande.
The ley lines are in disarray. Something has gone wrong with Irminsul, yes.
Madonna, che carina Naida. Mi dispiace. Non ti sfugge niente.
Even from a great distance away, I can sense that Sumeru is headed for destruction.
Visualizza una te guida. No. Apprendi guardaboschi. Ok, vabbè, queste sono le descrizioni classiche. Questo è tutto ciò che già sappiamo. Buer. Detta Mahakusaladhamma. L'apoteosi della saggezza. Una volta era uccello ingabbiato all'interno del santuario di Sorashtana, all'Accademia. Piena di curiosità nei confronti del mondo, una volta ne costruì uno usando solo l'immaginazione, anche se in realtà preferisce vivere l'esperienza della gioia di persona. Ok. Voglio vedere che dice di The Wanderer. Avendo abbandonato i suoi nomi precedenti e il suo passato, questa persona cammina nel mondo come vagabondo. Anche se si veste come una scelta nelle montagne di Inazuma, fondamentalmente fa quello che vuole, agendo come il vento imperscrutabile stesso. Una volta era un acerrimo nemico, ma gli interessi comuni hanno reso voi due alleati temporanei. Avete lasciato alle spalle l'inimicizia reciproca del passato. Ma il passato rimane ancora nel suo cuore. Fiducia, tradimento, grazia, vendetta. Il passato ha plasmato il presente. Ma quale futuro darlo? Ok. Va bene. La testa Jedesana de Ksharawar. Costretto a indossare un respiratore a causa di un problema polmonare. No, ora mi dispiace. Se qualcuno mostra interesse alla sua maschera, finge di essere un robot durante la conversazione, per poi svelare la verità tra le risate. Voglio... Per Pep. Allora, Pep. Drago, sovrano di dentro. Sovrano delle creature elementali che si argia all'apice del dentro. E molta gente è l'incarnazione della vitalità. In quanto drago sovrano, nutre un profondo disprezzo per gli umani e per gli dei. Un sentimento che non nasce dall'arroganza. Arroganza. È una creatura unica nel suo genere, superstite di un'epoca ormai passata, perché giustamente Novillette è nato dopo quell'epoca. Il drago sovrano di Tendro si oppone a Red Asheret ed è stata aiutata dall'arco di Endron e Ita in un momento del bisogno nella sua quest. Per inciso, in alcuni angoli del mondo Apep è nota con tutt'altra serie di titoli. Una delle 7 colonne di Red Asheret, il Re Drago, lo Spirito Supremo. Il nome fu ideato da Red Asheret e delle altre 6 colonne, e Apep stessa lo respinge con disprezzo. Irminsul, albero gigantesco che si intreccia, che si intreccia con le fondamenta della terra. Esistente fino all'alba dei tempi. Gli alberi all'Irminsul, sparsi per la terra, non sono altro che sue rami. Nelle profondità delle sue radici, sotto Evat, dimora la totalità della conoscenza e della memoria, preservata dai secoli passati fino ad oggi. Il tempo e il silenzio, un'organizzazione frammentata da Hermano Bis, una delle 7 colonne del Deseret. Insieme ai suoi seguaci durante la caotica erica nel mare di era nel mare di sabbia. Il suo scopo è proteggere e regolamentare la conoscenza e le tecnologie lasciate dalle civiltà del Deseret, tenendole al riparo dalle grinfie e dai malintenzionati. Dalle grinfie dei malintenzionati. Anche dopo secoli, continuano ad adempiere questo antico dovere. Ok, ho dimenticato come si legge.
You who took our home from us, prepare to watch as your own world is plunged into oblivion. Oh, how the cycle of history comes to a poetic conclusion.
This isn't a joke, Apep! Nahida's in grave danger! Can you please help her?
Modera solo... No.
Is she now? Then do explain. For what reason should I lend Boer my assistance?
Perché è un debito di gratitudine. In questo modo puoi ripagarlo.
Apep, if you truly despise gods and humans so much, well, after the great humiliation of being helped by a god in the past, shouldn't you be jumping at this chance to balance the scales?
Che bello lo shading della schiena.
Now that is a compelling reason. When El Ahmar plotted against me and I was tortured by forbidden knowledge, it was Buer who saved me from agony. And though I regard with shame the pity of my enemies, to receive aid without repaying it would likewise tarnish a dragon's dignity.
Ok, convinta.
Oh, tiny Buer, puny humans. Just this once I shall deign to show you the true power of dragonkind.
Whoa! It's happening again! We're gonna get sucked in!
Stavolta non abbiamo protezione. Devo affrontare una Peppe? Non credo. Che silenzio imbarazzante. Il silenzio è una parte obbligatoria di un'utenza con un drago?
It is done. The heart of Oasis is supplying her with life force as we speak. It shall not be long before she recovers. But I should warn you. Buer's existence is closely intertwined with Irminsul. Unless the issues plaguing it are resolved, she will never completely recover her former strength.
Thank you.
Spare me your words of gratitude.
Cedere il tuo potere a Neida ti causerà qualche problema.
You may also spare me your feigned concern.
Proprio come l'ultima volta. È impossibile avere una conversazione normale con questo drago.
The dragon's sovereign's power is far greater than you can imagine. While I was indeed weakened when the heart of Oasis ran dry, providing tiny Buer with a morsel of my life force shall have little consequence for me.
Speriamo sia vero.
Oh, good to hear.
Oddio, ma sono quelli del quest. Credo. No, non sono loro. Però sono... Però come dissi a Peppe una volta. L'entità... Ok, ambulanza. Le entità elementali che si erano fuse con lei ora sono rinate. È vero. La conoscenza e i ricordi e le emozioni che avevano un tempo sono svaniti. Ora sono individui completamente nuovi. Sembrano attratti alle mie palme, ma sono loro.
The compliment was sincere. Simply accept it.
Ok, a Peppe è molto awkward. Mi chiedo come abbia fatto a Peppa a percepire l'anomalia della linea geometrica da così lontano e intuire subito che qualcosa non andava per l'Irminsul. Forse sa qualcosa che noi non sappiamo? Sa qualcosa dell'Irminsul? Un tempo.
That tree was not planted by the heavenly principles. Irminsul existed before they ever arrived in Tevat.
Ma davvero?
What?
Questa è nuova.
There was a time when it belonged to Tevat, to dragonkind. Its appearance and function then differed greatly from today. The ley lines flowed with an abundance of a familiar, primitive form of elemental energy. You may know
Okay,
it
light
as the
realm.
power of the light realm.
Sì.
The heavenly principles usurped and refashioned Irminsul, made it serve humanity, and used it to anchor the fate of the world. Yet in the end, humanity has failed to protect it. Heavenly principles, God of gods. It makes me sick. The enmity between your kind and mine can never be bridged.
In ogni caso è già da aiutarci.
As things stand today, holding a grudge against you would serve no purpose. But there will come a day when we reclaim this world for ourselves. The opportunity will arise no matter how long we must wait. I can already sense that far away from here, the Hydro Dragon has wrested his authority from the hands of the usurpers.
Novelletta.
Though we have yet to meet, I know that we are both preparing for our revenge day.
Non credo Novelletta sia così. Forse è meglio non dire a Peppe che siamo in buoni rapporti con il drago di Hydro. Che succede?
Sandstorms come. The Jinn.
Jinn?
I see. Another calamity approaches. You both seem restless. Let us part ways here. Brewer is safe with me. Once she has recovered, I shall return her to your side.
Oh, thanks again. Take care, alright?
I told you already I have no need of your feigned concern.
Ci risiamo. Abbiamo fatto quello che dovevamo fare. Andiamo a vedere che sta succedendo là fuori. Che è?
Nahida? You're awake! Are you okay?
Cease your interrogation. Yes, she awoke for a brief moment, but she has now lost consciousness again.
Che ci ha dato sta roba mentre si è svegliata?
Take it. We shall
No?
talk more at another time.
What? Le statue degli dei vendono capovolte ai cieli, ma una sola tra essi muta. Tipo la statua dei venti al contrario. La sua posizione è 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lettere. Ricorda non dirlo a nessuno. Nel momento che ho toccato la chiave che Naida... Ah, è una chiave! Nella mia mente è apparsa un'informazione misteriosa. Non so cosa significhi e come decifrarla, ma l'imprimerò solamente nella memoria. Deve essere un'informazione incredibile e importante. Non so perché Naida l'abbia tenuta a scherare a tutti, ma probabilmente per ora è meglio che faccia lo stesso anch'io. Ok.
Where the heck are we? Did you just dump us in the middle of nowhere? Wait. No. Paimon remembers now. The Temple of Silence is over
Dai, è stata brava Peppa.
Let's go find the others.
Pieno di amici.
There's no need for everyone to stay here. I'll protect the sages. The rest of you, return to Aru village.
Yes, Mahamatra Sino.
Sino! What's going on?
You're back. How's the Dendro Archon?
È ancora con la Peppa, ma si sta riprendendo. La Peppa ha donato Nida parte della sua forza vitale.
What a relief.
Ma cosa sono queste tempeste?
It's the Jinn. Countless Jinn have stirred up violent sandstorms across the desert, blocking our path to the Temple of Silence.
I Jinn erano famiglie create da dare fiori Nabu malicata per se stessa. Dopo la sua scomparsa giurarono fedeltà ad Eshret, finché anche la sua città non fu spazzata via dalle tempeste. Essendo una razza leggendaria, continuano a vivere nei racconti e nelle canzoni del popolo del deserto. E ancora oggi è possibile imbattersi nei loro simili tra le sabbie. Non dirmi che... Oddio, non mi ricordo come si chiama la Jinn de... Quella razzista, praticamente. Quella da quest.
Tainari and Kale have returned to Aru village to help. The Jinn are being highly aggressive, so both the village and the merchant caravans require protection.
It's just one thing after another. Where did all of them come from, anyway? In all my trips to the desert, I've never seen anything like this before.
As I see it, the only possible candidate is Gurabad.
Gurabad. No, voglio... La capitale reale di un regno mortale che un tempo si ergeva sulla grande sabbia rosa. Sotto il dominio delle successive dinastie dorate, fu distrutta e ricostruita più volte e più volte. assistendo all'ascesa alla caduta della città di Red Ashret, finché non fu infine inghiottita dalle sabbie insieme ai capi degli eremiti. Ancora oggi in tutta Sumero circolano molte favole e leggende sul suo conto, la più famosa delle quali è la storia di Shiruye e Shirin.
Baladuri could explain in more detail if he were here. All I know is a rumor I've heard about from previous trips to the desert. Supposedly, a great number of dormant jinn lie sealed beneath that city.
Jin di Kurabad, eh? Oddio! È lei! È lei!
Gorabad is, for me,
Glielo
fated land. I must therefore return back to this city, where my destiny awaits me still.
Oh mio Dio! Ha una voce!
My master, I am sorry that I couldn't stay by your side for long, and that I could not have more time to get familiar with you.
Lilupar.
Ma noi dovremmo fare un viaggio a Kurabad.
Yeah. We once said goodbye to a friend there. Well, maybe not a friend exactly, but someone we met on the road anyway. She was a strange bottle. If we can find a way to wake her up, maybe she can help solve the situation in Gurabad.
Well, be careful. You may find there's more than just the Jinn to worry about.
You mean there are other dangers in Gurabad?
It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebod, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. Now we've moved to the desert, and suddenly we're plagued by Jinn and sandstorms. To call it a coincidence would be a stretch.
Don't worry, we've gotten a lot stronger since our last stint in Sumeria.
Vero? Roar!
It appears the monsters native to the desert have been stirred by the Jinn's activity.
You should get going. We'll take care of things here.
Grazie. Sii prudente.
You too.
Don't do anything too risky. You got it?
Va bene. Ah, 5 minuti.
The Jinn are swarming out of Gurabad. Looks like Al-Hithem was right. Let's get inside and see what's going on. They just keep coming. How many of these things are there? We'll never take them all out. Let's just head further inside for now.
Come non li ammazziamo tutti? Va bene.
Target spotted.
Fa dove?
That's a Chewie. They must be using this place as a stronghold. Are they the ones behind all this? Fighting Jin with one hand and Fatui with the other? This is pure chaos.
Posso skipparle, credo. Non mi danno i materiali.
It's your job. Big one. Couldn't. Flash.
Do you see that strange machine?
Non posso passare.
Has a sneaking suspicion that that's the thing wrecking Gurabad and setting all those dangerous Jinn free.
The target has reached the core zone. Requesting backup. Repeat, requesting backup.
Backup en route! Stop her at all costs!
Careful! They're back again!
Story has only
Nice one, Traveler. Let's keep going.
Thunder! On me.
Big on. Heaven's will.
Lumina e regina, sì. Concordo. Ah, distruggi i dispositivi. 1 e 2.
Gen's gone kaput. Now we can finally.
It seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Apologies, sir.
There is
Lui.
no need to apologize. You did well to hold your ground
Quanto mi
against
piace la
such a
voce.
powerful adversary for as long as you did. I must commend your courage and perseverance.
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the problems with Irminsul, now this mess in Gurabad? Are you the ones responsible for all this?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy.
Oh, this guy is so snooty!
No, sta per cacciare.
Clearly involved in this somehow, so you can either start talking or we'll have to make you talk. Let's get him! Traveler, what's wrong?
C'è qualcosa a sinistra di Elisabeth cercando di provocarci, sembra una tavola. Cerca di tendere proprio devono essere geometri più fattori perché le due sono le altre.
You're remarkably calm. Some would act more rashly upon finding the ringleader all alone. But you keep your cool. Even as your enemy,
Did you show yourself just to say that?
Brava Lumin.
Is this you trying to take back control of the
No,
conversation?
mi sta per cacciare.
I am here merely to indulge my own curiosity. Your names are well known among the Fatui.
Hey! Don't treat us like we're some kind of exotic animals in a zoo!
No, mi sta per cacciare. E niente. Proprio nel momento migliore. Ok. Solo per quella scena, poi basta. Mi aspetto un attimo. Rieccomi. Ok, finiamo l'ultimo dialogo. Così posso sentirmi. Però per farlo devo riattivare questo. Ok. Vediamo da dove mi fa riprendere. Ok,
It
perfetto.
seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Apologies, sir.
There is no need to apologize. You did well to hold your ground against such a powerful adversary for as long as you did. I must commend your courage and perseverance.
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the problems with Irminsul, now this mess in Gurabad? Are you the ones responsible for all this?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy.
Quanto mi piace come parla.
Snooty! However you want to spin it, you're clearly involved in this somehow. So you can either start talking, or we'll have to make you talk. Let's get him! Traveler? What's wrong?
C'è qualcosa di strano. Sembra una trappola. Deve esserci molti più fattori.
You're remarkably calm. Some would act more rashly upon finding the ringleader all alone. But you keep your cool. Even as your enemy, I must applaud you.
Did you show yourself just to say that?
Is this you trying to take back control of the conversation? Unfortunately, I really don't have anything to say to you. I am here merely to indulge my own curiosity. Your names are well known among the Fatui. Naturally, I wanted to observe you up close while I had the chance.
Hey! Don't treat us like we're some kind of exotic animals in a zoo!
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. You seem rather predisposed to misunderstand me. I'm quite aware that you are both heroes of great renown. You have resolved crises in many nations and won countless allies along the way. I've been following your adventures with great admiration. My only regret is that the trajectory of your journey conflicts with our goals.
Amo come riescono a rendere pericoloso. Pure da come si atteggia. Lui che dovrebbe essere tipo il Fatui 9, numero 9. Quando abbiamo avuto a che fare con gente molto più, tra virgolette, potente. Mi piace, mi piace.
What do you mean, admiration? Sorry, but that sounds pretty weird coming from you.
I don't see why. We may happen to occupy opposing sides, but there is no cause for deep-seated enmity between us. To respect one's enemy is to respect oneself.
Well, now that you're observing us up close, what do you see?
I've observed as keenly as I can. Yet, while I endeavor to understand, your true strength remains a mystery to me. Violence is not my area of expertise either, so you see, I would much rather converse with you like this than determine a victor with the edge of a blade. Besides, I've heard that even 3 moons in the sky fail to eclipse your brilliance. I know better than to bite off more than I can chew.
3 moons?
So, you have a connection with the Harbinger, the Doctor.
Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nodpry, but there are things that do not end with his departure. We must...
Aspetta, però voglio... Prima di tutto l'Ilupar. Conosciuta come madre Jin, un tempo era figlia della ninfa al servizio dei fiori. In seguito, su ordine di Deshret, cercò i segreti dei mortali, causando così la tragedia della città di Gurabad. Re Deshret emise la sua condanna definitiva su di lei, e la sua anima fu divisa in 7 parti e suggerita dalle 7 colonne, finché tu non l'hai risvegliata. Ora, avendoti affidato il suo vero nome, ti riconosce come nuovo padrone. No, io voglio vedere... il dottore. Secondo messaggero ai Fatui, uno studioso eretico ossessionato a fare gli esperimenti. A causa di una serie di comportamenti scorretti venne espulso dall'Accademia durante i suoi anni da studente. In seguito si è unito ai Fatui e ha raggiunto il grado di messaggero.
Look at me. I almost divulged more than I should have.
What are you after? Revenge for Dottore? Or are you plotting something else?
I've said quite enough, I believe. There's no point in continuing this conversation, except to say, I've noticed that you seem to know your way around here quite well. A repeated visitor to Gurabad, are we?
Ugh.
I'll take that as a yes. Then I'm sure you'll have heard the story of this place. The mother of the Jinn, Lilupar, and the tragic tale of her vengeance that spanned 3 generations.
Mm-hmm.
It was right here that Lilupar once helped the wise to ascend to the throne. But from that moment on, every king who sat upon it was corrupted by power. These degenerate rulers lost control over their nation, and with it, the right to occupy that exalted seat.
What are you trying to say?
I once admired you for your adventures. That is the earnest truth. But it appears to me that your journey serves ultimately to uphold the rules of this world. Are these rules truly just? Does the heavenly principles rule with wisdom or folly? And how can we be sure that the 7 who wield authority over the world will not be corrupted?
Do you seriously think you're gonna convince us of anything?
Convince you? I'm sure my commander already tried that. Why would I waste my breath doing the same? If a few words from a stranger were enough to make someone completely change their stance, it would only prove that they never had a firm will to begin with. I am merely stating my position, so that we might understand each other better. One's enemy in the present may not necessarily be an enemy for life. As for what game I'm playing here, I'm simply buying some time. But now I must bid you farewell.
Ciao.
It was a wise decision not to attack me immediately. Since you did not fall for my ambush, I will now have to ask those in hiding to reveal themselves.
Leave this to us, sir.
Very well. I trust you to do what is necessary. Stall her while I execute the next step of the plan. Sumeru City, Irminsul.
Stop right there! Don't you dare leave without explaining yourself!
All units, stop them! Protect the commander!
What the fuck?
Did you hear that? He mentioned Sumeru City and Irminsul!
No, secondo me l'ha detto tanto per...
On me. Get that thing in position! Hold on! Just a little longer!
I think not.
Stay back! Okay!
Gotcha! Nowhere to run! We finally beat them! That mysterious guy can't have gotten far! Let's catch up with him!
Dove si va? Via di qua.
Found him! Over here!
You're very persistent.
È andato molto lento.
Stop running and explain yourself! What are you trying to...
Simon, aspetta.
What's this?
Relax. A small trap like this won't be enough to hold you. The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough, but this small window of time was all we needed to launch the next phase of our plan.
Quindi c'era più di imboscata. Non le dovrebbe passare, guarda.
Don't be discouraged. I knew that someone would come here eventually, so I planned ahead. Where to chat with you, which door to exit from, even which mechanism to wait by for you. I thought through every detail. You, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am. So far, you've only heard my voice, and for all you know, it may not even be real. But not to worry. This is only our first meeting. It shan't be our last.
Just answer me one last question. Why do you continue to follow Dottore? He has conducted countless cruel experiments, even on his subordinates.
Follow isn't quite the right word. Let's just say even those you see as villains have their friends, even if they aren't the most sincere of friendships. When any set of rules is established, there will be those who benefit and those who lose out. People will do anything to justify what they have gained or escape from the hardship imposed upon them. Neither he nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world. We were both searching for a new order. Our ideas of the final form that should take may have differed, but our journeys took a shared path. Goodbye, traveler and Paimon.
Erano
I
amici.
wish you a timely escape, albeit not too soon. I will need a little more time to prepare, after all.
Hey! Come back! Wait, this dark wall. We've seen these on our adventures before. It swallows people up. Oh,
Davvero?
sorry. She shouldn't have jumped the gun.
Concentriamoci a uscire.
Okay.
Ok.
Sino and his team are guarding the north. We'll take this side.
There's so many Jin. We can't let them get into Aru village. Don't fret. I am well prepared for this situation.
Huh. So you have a solution?
Perhaps you're unaware that I have a trusty genie partner of my own, Plumpy. If I send her to negotiate with the others, this whole thing will be resolved before. Off you go, Plumpy.
Bluff.
Come on, what's the holdup? 5,000 mora.
Bluff.
20,000 mora.
Bluff. Lancetta. Sì.
100,000 mora. Final offer.
Bluff, bluff.
Ah, so she's a hired partner.
Ma che carina.
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her.
Mi sta picchiando. No, l'hanno picchiato. No.
Don't you Jin have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation. How dare you treat my messenger like this? You wanna play rough? Two can play at that game.
Oh, quelle animazioni stanno mangiando.
Looks like it's up to us now. Be careful, Kale.
Yes, master. How did I pass out? Never mind. Maybe it's time for revenge.
You know, this reminds me of when you first arrived in Avidia Forest. You were trying to help a child retrieve a lost toy when you stumbled upon Spino Crocodile territory by mistake.
Non so giocarlo.
Yeah, I remember. Our first time fighting side by side.
Fighting side by side? I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest rangers.
Please stop.
Oopsie.
Just like we rehearsed. Here's the good.
I've not finished research.
Oopsie.
Don't touch me. can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle. I shudder to think how this is going to affect this month's accounts. The sight of that glaring deficit might be more than my poor heart can take.
Tainari, how's the situation on your end?
We held the line, though it was a close call. But it looks like they're preparing for another attack. Has something happened?
They've breached our defenses in the south.
Il mio preferito.
We're moving the villagers to the north as we speak.
We're hemmed in. This is getting precarious. Our margin for error just got a lot smaller.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad news! Another line of defense has been breached.
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dory and I will hold the line here.
But Master! Even with 3 of us, we barely managed.
This is not a discussion, Kale. Don't worry about us. She clearly still has plenty of tricks left up her sleeve.
La faccia di Dory.
Wait, you can't pin all your hopes on me? Oh, great. I've almost run out of the things I brought with me, and the rest is back at the caravan. I should be able to hold out for a little longer, but still...
Ok, Oyo ha dato un sacco di amore a Dory da Not Cry.
Master! Need any help?
Nicole!
Huh?
What is it, Kale?
If things continue like this, it won't be long before Aru village is overrun by Jinn, and the sandstorms are sure to follow in their wake. I do have a plan, but I can't guarantee it will work.
I don't care, whoever you are. Please just help us.
The only one who can help is you. I am merely here to guide you along the correct path. I am a spirit created at the beginning. I am a flickering illusion. I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. You don't need to understand it. Just repeat after me, one line at a time.
Watch out! Jinn incoming!
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Oddio, la cosa angelica, tipo. Bluff?
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion.
Bluff?
What's wrong, Plumpy? I've never seen you so agitated before.
That's... But how do you...
Do you know what Kale is reciting?
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
It's a song composed by the goddess of flowers.
Ah.
But very few records of it remain, even in historical texts. All we have is a few fragments. Is Kale an avid historian?
No.
Not to my knowledge.
Però Nicole è una lore enthusiast.
The Jinn have actually quieted down. Although... No, it's more than that. It looks like they're showing... submission.
Sì, perché sono stati creati dalla Del Fiori.
Clearly, the songs left by the goddess of flowers have a soothing effect on them. At the very least, they're much calmer now.
Really? Let me try. I am a spirit created at the beginning. No, stay away! I'll stop! I'll stop!
It seems like the song only works
Lo
when
amo.
Kale recites it. But why?
Kale.
Stiamo ancora fuggendo. Yeah! L'unico modo per uscire di qua è la forza bruta. Ma se esagerassi rientrerei per poco collare. Il meccanismo è proprio qui fuori, forse c'è un modo per...
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some
Non ci posso
ancient
credere.
treasure vault. Turns out it was just you guys.
Questa è la sua voce? Ha questa voce? Jet?
It's been a long while. Did you miss me?
Troppo. Oddio, ben ben!
Let's save the catching up for later. First, I gotta get you guys out of there. This should be the right mechanism. Ben, can you handle it?
Ben ben. Da quanto tempo? Sono anni.
There we go.
E vabbè. E che devo dire? E cosa le possiamo dire? Wow. Screenshot.
Come on, let's leave this place.
Niente da dire per... Oddio, devo scappare. Non c'è ancora pad. Ok. Ok. Ma che roba è?
On me.
Oddio.
Those Fatui sure made themselves scarce. It's like they were never here.
Fatui? They came to the desert again?
È vero perché stanno a queste poi.
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time. They were being very coy about it.
How have you been, Jet?
Mio Dio.
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs. We've actually made quite a name for ourselves.
Bravo.
Yeah, on a slightly different note, I have some good news. I finally took care of Messiah. Not much to write home about. It was just another day. Found his hideout. Dragged him out of his cozy little bed.
Oddio.
He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing he could say to save his life.
Era un po' omicidale. Quindi il capitolo di Messaera si è finalmente concluso. Ricorda di pulirti il sangue dalle mani.
What about you guys? Bet you've forgotten all about me and Ben.
No.
Huh?
Racconti brevemente a Jet gli avventuri degli ultimi viaggi.
Wow. Sounds like I should make time to visit some other nations too. Anyway, what brings you to Gurabad?
Oh, right. I almost forgot. We're here to look for Lilupar.
That bottle? Seriously?
Yeah! We need her power to calm the gin and stop the sandstorms. Here's hoping we actually manage to find her, after all the trouble we've been through. Surely with everything that's been going on in Gurabad, she must have woken up, right?
Ok, progressi salvati. Io direi di smetterla qua per oggi. Io posso fare 2 voli solo standard. Ma farò sti 2 voli solo standard. Si schippa. Mamma mia, che volate. Incredibile. Yeah, niente streamer luck. Vabbè. Madonna, questa non so neanche quanto mi manca. Vabbè, credo almeno un altro 2-3 ore. Poi mi manca tutto l'otto di 10. Interesting. Vabbè.